console boy here. Today I want to talk about the PlayStation 4 and will I be getting it or will I not be getting it, if that made any sense. But in my opinion, I think Sony have done really good in the past few years in maintaining the PlayStation 3. And in my opinion, I really like the console itself. I mean, I've been using it for seven years, I believe. I had it since launch, and I'm really happy with it. I mean, the PlayStation Plus service, which I just redeemed again like 1 month ago, is just impressive. The amount of free games you get is really nice, and also that feature where you do have to pay for online on the PlayStation 4 will bug a lot of people out. But once you will get a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Plus, you will really like it because it's a really great service offered by Sony. I mean, in my years of being a Sony gamer, I don't know if people will be saying, "Oh my god, you're a fanboy." But the thing is, I prefer Sony than Xbox 360 or Microsoft, if you want to call it, because I don't like the way Microsoft set out their scheme. In my opinion, I like Sony because they're much simpler, much straightforward, and much true. Compared to Microsoft, which is keep on changing the policy, as you saw with the Xbox One. I mean, they weren't really steady and steady and straightforward. They were just a bit rocky since they knew that they were doing something wrong, that they had to change it. With Sony, nothing. They never changed nothing. I mean, they kept their words true to themselves and to us, which is probably the reason why we'll get a PlayStation 4. And I know people are going to be commenting down below and saying, "Oh my god, Xbox One is better, PlayStation 4 better." But in my personal experience with the PlayStation 3, I really think that should just stick to the platform itself. I mean, I'm really familiar with the controls. I really like how the system layout is, the XMB menu. I really like it, just plain and simple, which I really wanted. I mean, I do not want to have bloody tiles everywhere. Ooh, advertisements there and there. I mean, I know Microsoft are probably gonna say, "Oh, we have to just quickly beat Sony. We should just probably buy some DLC exclusive," which they have done for Call of Duty. And that's probably the reason why, as you can see, many YouTubers buying a Xbox 360 or probably Xbox One, because the DLC comes out faster on Xbox One than the PlayStation 3 and PC. I mean, PC, I don't know if they even care about PC, but it's just like the way they do it. I mean, it's the marketing scheme. They probably buy the DLC, so EA and other companies or Activision, whoever are with the company deal, can make a ton of money, heaps of amount of money. Same that goes with FIFA 14. I believe they're making a Xbox One pre-order edition, so day one edition of Xbox One orders will get FIFA 14 free, which is kind of like a really good deal. I mean, FIFA 14 is like a £40 game. Is it worth it? I'm not too sure. I heard good things about it on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but I also heard a ton of bad things about the game, and the ball controls were horrific. I mean, I played the demo. I showed you guys on this channel that was it World Class I beat? Yeah, I beat World Class, and I don't know whatever difficulty it was, but the game wasn't that great. But as you guys know, every current gen game right now is going to be heaps and heaps better on the next gen, as it's, the hardware is much better than the current gen, and that's probably the reason why you should wait. You should wait at least 1 month and then get the game on the PlayStation 4. Or if you're that intimidated and really excited for the game coming out, like Call of Duty Ghosts, and want it on the release date, you can buy it and then you can trade in £40 when the PlayStation 4 comes out and buy it on there, or you can just get another game code inside of the case, so you can redeem it on PSN or Xbox Live, and then you can just straight away download it on the PS4 as like a digital copy. But I heard games on PS4 is gonna be a huge amount of space. I mean, heard that one game will be 50 gigabytes. I mean, 50 gigabytes of download. That shows how much work game developers put in to make the graphics to the max, makes everything to the possible, to the high end that you can achieve. I mean, it's great that all the games are really worked in and put in. As you heard about Watch Dogs, that's going to be delayed. Also Drive Club, which is going to be a PS4 PlayStation Plus launch title, but they actually delayed it onto 2014, which is kind of sad for me because I really wanted to try that game. But don't worry, I probably will get Gran Turismo 6, which is on the PlayStation 3 only, unfortunately, and that kind of makes me sad because I wish Filifini, the game designers of Gran Turismo 6, imported the game onto PlayStation 4 hopefully they can. I don't know if it's going to be a digital download on PlayStation Network, because if it is, there might be a slight possible chance of it arriving on PlayStation 4 sooner than later, so it'll be really great. I mean, some games are going to be available as digital downloads, so they can easily be imported onto the PlayStation 4 rather than it just being stuck on the PlayStation 3 as a digital download copy. So it'd be really great if Sony did do that for all the games coming out for PlayStation 3 right now and later on. So for people like me who really want the game on PS3 but then will buy a PS4 later on, can just easily buy the game on digital copy and just download it onto the PlayStation 4's hard drive. And I heard it's going to be 250 gigabytes, not a lot, but I believe you can have external hard drives hooked onto the console, or you can have removable hard drive as seen before on the PlayStation 3 and many other consoles. So it's going to be really great. I probably will install a really hefty 500 gigabyte hard drive just for the sake of it, because I know digital copies will just take a huge amount of space on the PlayStation 4 hard drive. But in my opinion, it looks great. The console is amazing. The controller itself does look a bit bigger, and I'm really happy that it is, because many people who do play the Xbox 360 can be easily imported to the PlayStation 4, because they had problems with the PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 controller being too small, which is kind of worrying. But for me, it's the perfect size, as my hands are really small, and people have gigantic hands. I mean, if they're like really tall and have big hands, like probably some NBA and footballers, they probably will hate the PlayStation 3 controller because it's too small, but they will love the feature that the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controller is a bit bigger. Also looks really nice. I mean, I heard they put, not heard, but I know they put grips on the sides, so when you do sweat, I mean, I used to play Modern Warfare 2 back in the days, and I was so sweaty, my hands were just like, dripping of water. I mean, can you believe it? I was just dripping sweat, and that was so intensive in the heat also. I mean, in the heat, if you play a game inside of your house with no windows open, you will freaking die. Seriously, I mean, the amount of sweat will drop out of your palm is unbelievable. And I'm really happy that the DualShock 4 consists of having some grips on the side, so you can easily have your controller stuck in your hands. And the triggers look really nice. I mean, I haven't heard that they made a really good concave shape to these triggers, but it's kind of like a convex. It's kind of a bit of both, which is okay. Not like a gun trigger similar to the Xbox 360, which I would have liked, but it's okay. Controllers, buttons probably feel the same as the PlayStation 3. There's some sticks I heard they look much better and perform much better due to the sensitivity that you can probably rank up. And yeah, I cannot wait for the PlayStation 4, and I think that's about it. Games I probably will be getting on the PlayStation 4 was going to be Watch Dogs, but I believe it's going to be Batman Arkham Origins, maybe Call of Duty Ghost, and possibly Battlefield 4. Any other driving games, I might get it. The Crew from Ubisoft, which looks like an amazing game. I'll probably get that. But I really want to mix of games on the PlayStation 4, like some FPS, some driving games, some action adventure games. So I can have a really great time having a PlayStation 4 on release day, and also in the future, of course. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe, and take care. Bye bye. Peace out.